We're jumping right into the fire today. Imagine being told by a judge that the Price is Right rules don't apply to your life. We have a defendant high on crystal meth, a church ambush that feels like a movie plot, and a judge who is clearly losing her patience. But the real question is, how many chances do you get before the safety net finally snaps? Stick around, because this first case is about to take a very dark turn into a family betrayal you won't believe.
So yeah, it's pretty stupid.
So you were.
I was high.
Oh, okay. All right. And remember you being before me many a times, not in Orange. So do you like being in custody?
No, ma'am.
I take no pleasure in sending people to prison. If you're on probation, I'm hoping and expecting that you will successfully complete it. So go to prison. I'll revoke you because you have been missing for a while. Yeah.
So she's going to be able to book?
Yes. She's going to go into custody.
What should I do, Mom? So I get the 2 minutes?
No, here's the thing. Time out. This is not like The Price is Right where you turn around and ask people what's the best.
Well, I just
choice.
asked you, Mom.
And even though you paid $15,000 for the wedding rings, that means that that person does not have their wedding ring back.
Stop right there. This is where the story shifts from a standard legal proceeding to something much more personal. Sean Cormie thought he was going to church to make his mom proud. A universal feeling, right? But instead of a sermon, he describes an ambush. This isn't just a legal battle. It's a total fracture of the family unit. Look at Sean's face in the footage. That isn't just fear. It's the look of someone realizing the people who should protect them are the ones holding them down. What would you do if your own family lured you into a situation like this? Let me know in the comments.
23 CR 7727, State of Texas versus Sean Patrick Cormie. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense? And are you Mr. Cormie? All right, Mr. Cormie, before your attorney showed up this morning, you informed the court that you just wanted to be done with this and sign for anything or whatever. And I instructed you that there are consequences for signing for anything. You understand? All right. You've already been sworn in. Can you state your name for the record? All right. You understand if you want a jury trial, the court will give you a jury trial. And so I don't want this to be a situation where this is rushed in any form or fashion. So have you had ample time to speak with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And considering all the consequences of entering a plea in this case, do you still wish to go forward?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that there are other consequences other than, so now this is a misdemeanor. So this is all that I'm facing. There are consequences as far as perhaps job opportunities and other collateral consequences from entering into a plea. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you had a chance to discuss with your attorney the consequences collaterally of entering a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
And so do you wish to go forward with the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, have you had ample time to discuss with him all consequences?
Yes, Your Honor. This past month, we've been talking about various different options for him.
Okay. And my understanding is there was a discussion, and this was on the record, so I'm not entering into plea negotiations because both parties discussed it with me. There was an attempt to have him considered for misdemeanor.
Notice what the judge is doing here. Sean wants to just be done with it and sign anything. In the legal world, that is a massive red flag. Judges hate rushed pleas because it often leads to appeals later claiming the defendant didn't understand their rights. The judge is essentially forcing him to slow down. Why? Because the charge has been dropped from a felony to a Class A misdemeanor. That is a huge win for the defense, but it comes with a catch. 1 year of deferred adjudication. One slip-up and that win turns into a jail cell.
Yes, it's referred to now as Camino Court, but yes, we've been, for the past couple of weeks, we've been trying to get him into it. But I was told by the court yesterday afternoon that he wasn't going to be accepted.
Okay. And you're aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor, and I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Cormie, I'm going to show you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney?
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're going to be proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury as a class A misdemeanor.
Any objection?
We have no objection, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault of a bodily injury of a security officer as a class A misdemeanor?
Yeah.
Range of punishment for that offense is up to $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication or proceeding with sentencing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I would just say that at some point, my client doesn't necessarily want to move quite yet. He's working with his mother who works in Oklahoma. He does have some intention of moving back to Oklahoma to do some inpatient treatment facility with his mother. At some point, Your Honor, we may approach about getting the probation transferred, but other than that, nothing.
All right. So why is he not wishing to go to Oklahoma now? Why not?
I'm good. I'm all good here. I want to stay here.
So it's been a conversation that we've been having with his parents. His father lives in San Antonio. His mother lives in Oklahoma, and they don't have everything set up for him to go there yet. So he was wanting to stay here until things get set up in Oklahoma. They don't know exactly how long that's going to take.
Okay. Are you originally from Oklahoma?
From California.
All right. What's up with this Texas neck tattoo?
You want to know the full story? Or?
Oh, yeah.
My first line in crystal meth, I went down by Covenanters. I went down the hill and I slammed my hand on the pavement, started crying, was bleeding. And then I went to go get the tattoo textures on the side of my neck. Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
So you were.
I was high.
Oh, okay. All right. And so what are the other tattoos?
Never give up, and then wisdom, brokenness, and then strength, and then family, and then panther, and then I believe I can do all things through Christ.
Okay. So how often are you using crystal meth?
I was using it pretty much every day shooting out, but I'm done with that. I just started shooting up, but I'm ready to go get help and stuff and go to rehab and give my life to God. Like I'm done dictating my way. My way doesn't work, so I'm ready to get help.
Okay. When's the last time before being taken into custody? When's the last time you did crystal meth?
Probably about 7 months, 7 months ago now. I've been in here for like almost 5.
Ah, okay. So it's still clear to me that you need inpatient treatment. It's easy. Well, I don't want to say easy. It's less difficult to get clean at the Bexar County Jail and focus and see where you're going wrong than in the free world. Lifetime recovery would probably accept him.
The Texas neck tattoo story. You can't make this up. He admits he got while high on crystal meth after slamming his hand on the pavement. This is a sharp and witty part of the transcript where the judge stops being a legal figure and starts acting like a disappointed Annie. She's digging into his drug history, not just to judge him, but to see if he's even capable of rehabilitation. It's raw, it's honest, and it's a rare look at the human chaos behind the case files.
The only issue, Your Honor, with staying in San Antonio, I've spoken to his father at length.
Well, no, he's not going to Oklahoma. Where would he be going?
I don't remember the treatment facility over there, but I do know that his father doesn't want to help him over here. Even with drug court, he didn't really want to participate. His father didn't want him to.
No, I mean, how old are you?
27.
All right, he's 27. He doesn't need his father to participate. You can go from here into lifetime recovery. Then after he completes their inpatient there, they actually have a sober living facility they could probably place him at so he could get on his feet. I mean, you're 27. It's really past time for you to be dependent on your parents, to live with them, and for them to get you employment and for them to do all of that. It's time for you to start doing that. I understand that sometimes children fall on hard times because my mom said, honestly, when you have children, they never really grow up. They constantly know they have their safety net, and that safety net is I can go to my parents' house and grocery shop. I don't have a place to stay. My parents going to let me stay, but it'll probably be best for you not to do that. So from the Bexar County Jail, we're going to see if we can get you into lifetime recovery, inpatient with them. And then from there, if you're doing everything that they're supposed to do, they'll probably set you up with sober living. And usually with their sober living, they will have you there for at least 6 months and make sure that you're earning money, setting money aside. So then they can have you like a bird and you can fly and leave the nest. But I don't want to have you go from the Bexar County Jail to wherever you're going to go and set you up for failure, because then you know what's going to end up happening. A motion to revoke is going to be filed and you're going to be right back here. All right. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
That's a good thing. How far did you go in school?
My senior year.
He graduated.
Graduated.
So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life for employment wise? What do you want to do?
I was gonna go buy at a gas station and like just stay sober and save up.
Wait, buy a gas station?
Oh, like work at a gas station.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, what are you doing to see? I was going to say, what are you doing to buy a gas station? All right. So this is what we're going to do. It's 1 year deferred adjudication, $500 fine. That will be probated. We'll do a TAP evaluation. And since I'm asking that he go to lifetime recovery, if he's placed in lifetime recovery before his TAP evaluation is done, great. How long does it take the TAP evaluation if they're in custody? Okay. So we'll say TAP evaluation while in custody, but probation knows and the clerks know that if you're transferred, if lifetime recovery says, oh, we'll take him today, then lifetime recovery will take precedent over the TAP evaluation in custody. Probation, you can see if a MIC evaluation is needed. Sometimes drugs mess with the brain. So we'll see what's going on with that. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I take no pleasure in sending people to prison or sending people to the jail, but I will if it's warranted. If there's an issue, let probation know about it, because in this court, communication is key to be successful. If you feel like they're not addressing your issue, you can always come back to the court and tell me, hey, judge, I tried to ask them about this and they're not addressing my issue. Do not disappear. You made it back.
I did. I told you I would.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And
All
you
right.
came one.
Yeah. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, you are.
All right. Court is calling 2023 CR 7727, State of Texas versus Sean Patrick Carmy. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Anna Ochoa Nelson. Sharon
Defense.
Thorne from the defendant.
All right. And are you Sean Patrick Carney?
Yes, ma'am.
Carmy, sorry. Going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Sean Patrick Carmy who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 7727 for the offense of assault bodily injury on October 31st, 2023 for a period of 1 year? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 29th day of November, 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Sean Patrick Carmy, committed the offense of theft in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure.
The state waives and abandons all remaining allegations.
No
Any
objection.
objection? All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a potential agreement?
There is this time.
And just like that, the cycle continues. I told you I would be back. Those are the words you never want to hear in a courtroom. We're transitioning now to Michelle Garkis. This case is differently because it involves a 10-year-old child and a grandmother who has stepped in where the system failed. If you thought the first case was messy, wait until you see how this judge handles a mother who's been missing from her probation reports for 4 months straight.
We agreed for revocation and that the defendant be sentenced to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail with credit for time served.
All right. And what is happening with the cases that are listed?
Those 2 cases have been taken care of, Your Honor. On December 11th, the case that he just pled to, he was judgment sat. And there was another case and that was dismissed. And both those happened on December 11th.
Okay. Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. He has 172 days credit. We're asking that you give him any and all credit. And I don't know if he's getting 2 for 1 at the Bexar County Jail.
Are you asking me to follow this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right. The court will follow your agreement. The court will find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for any time served. There's a $4,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. There's to be no contact with target. All right. Is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. You probably want to go around.
You're right. I would probably fall.
Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
27.
All right, so you're going to have to stop the nonsense. I remember you. I remember you being before me many a times, not in Orange. So do you like being in custody?
No, ma'am.
So you're going to have to change what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself spending time in custody in this county, other counties. And then guess what's going to end up happening? At some point in time, you're going to end up at the prison. And then you're going to wake up and half your life is going to be gone. Because I will tell you from experience, once you hit 21, it's time just starts flowing so quickly off the calendar. Next thing you know, you're in the twilight of your life. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Hey, yeah.
Judge, I want to remind you, I gotta leave in about 30 minutes.
Yes. Are you the same Michelle Garces who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 2289 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on January 27, 2021 for a period of 2 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Proceedings board on the first amended motion violated on the first amended the violation condition number 1 on or about the 9th day of February, 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Michelle Andrea Garzas, committed the offense of possession of controlled substance PG1, 1 to 4 grams in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. And we're waiving the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No,
We'll find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. It's to alter and amend the conditions of probation to include a MIC-MIOP evaluation, weekly UAs for 60 days. We request to hold safe P in abeyance, continued attendance with the university outpatient treatment and documentation thereof. And then as part of this agreement, we'll TIC the less than gram case.
And what is that cost number?
It's like cost number 2022 CR 5699.
Judge, we understood that would be the recommendation.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that agreement? Are you waiving your right to appeal? All right. Are you employed? What are you doing with your life?
Well, right now I'm getting back on my disability. I was on disability for the past 10 years. So I'm seeing counseling every week from the mental health and I stay with my mom right now.
Who all lives in that home?
My mom, my dad, and my daughter.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 10.
Was Child Protective Services involved?
No.
Was Child Protective Services ever involved?
Yeah, well, with my mom, yes. not with me. I just moved back home. I haven't been at home this whole time.
All right, so I'm just trying to understand, just as a side note, that we have an issue here with mental health issues. And I'm not saying that people with mental health issues can't raise children, but we have a combination of mental health issues with drug issues. And now I'm being told that there's a 10-year-old in the home and that her mother has the 10-year-old,
Yes.
but her mother's had issues with CPS.
Judge, so her mother's here.
Yes.
Her mother's employed. There's been no issues that I'm aware of with her mother and CPS. Her mother's raised the child. Essentially, in this Gus' mental health issues or substance abuse issues. And so that's been the kind of the understanding, the way that the family's operated.
Well, are you saying that, because what I'm assuming, and I always tell people never assume, I'm assuming that she says CPS was involved with her mother. I'm assuming that her mother had her own separate issues with CPS and her own children. Is that correct or no?
No.
Oh, so CPS was involved as it relates to her child?
My mom would know. I really don't.
All right, let's have mom come up. All right. Could you raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. If you could state your name for the record.
Maria Linda Garces.
All right. So, Ms. Garces, has Child Protective Services ever been involved with you? That they've said that you've done something improper? So has Child Protective Services been involved with your daughter as it relates to her child?
Yes.
All right. And were her rights terminated?
I have full custody of them. I'm legal guardian. I have a guardianship papers and everything.
No.
She's going to be permanently.
All right. And so, are there any issues with your daughter living with you?
No.
All right. So if I allow this arrangement to continue, what it means is she can't have unsupervised contact. You understand?
Right.
And has that been happening at all?
Absolutely.
No. Has that been happening?
What do you mean?
Has she been had unsupervised contact with?
Oh, no. No, it's always, my granddaughter's always with me. Michelle's not alone with her at all.
Okay.
No.
All right. Mom, do you need any help with anything else?
No, absolutely. I don't need no help.
Oh, no. Any help as it relates to her? Is there anything else you think your daughter needs from the court?
No.
All right. Because if there is something that she needs that I don't know about, now's the time to tell me, because I will tell you, I always tell defense attorneys in state, I take no pleasure in sending people to prison. If you're on probation, I'm hoping and expecting that you will successfully complete it. So I always like to know if there's anything else that I can do in the terms of conditions that can help someone be successful.
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Any questions?
No.
All right. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to do a referral to felony drug court. Here's the thing. Felony drug court is filling up quickly. So you need to be honest with them. All right. They do have a dual diagnosis program that will help with any mental health issues plus the drug issue. All right. So the first thing I want is a referral to felony drug court. It's important that you not miss that appointment. If you do, I'm going to get notice that it's been missed and a motion to revoke may be filed. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That's first probation. If she's not accepted, we're going to do the MIC evaluation. And I really don't hold things in advance. If something were to come up where a motion to revoke is filed, then everything will be on the table for the court to consider. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means that I could consider sending you to prison for 20 years. That means that I could consider sending you to safety if I deem it's warranted or some other program. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Does she have a warrant for her arrest?
No, Judge, it was recalled Wednesday when Judge Her was here
Okay.
because she was present for her setting on that day.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you. It's very important that you maintain everything that you're doing now. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Laura. How are you? All right. Sold and paid.
All right. Court is calling 2020 CR 2289 State of Texas versus Michelle Andrea Garces. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
for the defense?
Luis Martinez.
And are you Ms. Garces?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? You need to speak up.
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Michelle Andrea Garces who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 2289 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on January 27, 2021 for a period of 2 years and extended for a total of 1 year? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 5 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Michelle Andrea Garces, defendant there failed to report to the supervision officer.
The judge just laid it all on the line. 20 years. That's the sword hanging over Michelle's head. It's a powerful reminder that in these courtrooms, the safety net isn't just about family. It's about the law. Both Sean and Michelle are walking a razor's edge. One is trying to fly the nest, while the other is trying to keep her rights to see her daughter. Which of these two do you think is more likely to succeed? Thanks for watching the breakdown. If you want to see more cases where the truth is stranger than fiction, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.
As directed for the months of April 2023, May 2023, June 2023, and July 2023, a violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
We'll waive the remaining violated conditions, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objections to that, Judge.
Understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes.
All right, court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there's not, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
State is requesting one of two options. One would be safety with an extension, Your Honor, or revocation.
All right, and defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting that she be extended, but that she be placed on a mental health caseload and evaluated in that respect, because we believe that's where her needs are.
All right, so why wasn't she reporting?
Judge, so she was going through a mental health crisis while she was participating through the felony drug court. She was taken to Laurel Ridge. That caused an issue, caused her to be exited from the program she was with felony drug court. After that, she did not contact me, did not report after that. She knew that she had a warrant out for an MTR. She's been participating with the Center for Healthcare Services, getting her meds, getting her counseling through them. She represents to me that she's clean today, so I would propose that we have her drug tested. Because I don't believe at this point that her needs are primarily simply substance abuse. She's been diagnosed as bipolar. She's got PTSD. She had a difficult upbringing, given that she is a lesbian and that was not accepted in her household until very recently. And so all of those factors together have put Ms. Garces in a position where she certainly does have some very substantial mental health needs. Judge, I've got some documents from the Center for Healthcare Services the state's reviewed and has an objection to that indicate that she's been diagnosed consistent with those diagnoses. Indicates that she is going to the Center for Healthcare Services. Indicates that she's been prescribed medication and is staying on those meds.
All right, so it still doesn't explain to me why she disappeared for all of those months.
Well, she got exited and she didn't make good decisions. Had she contacted me, Judge, obviously we would have come back to the court and communicated with the court. Unfortunately, Michelle, like with most people in this court, didn't deal with the problem until she got arrested.
All right, and see, the problem the court has is this is not her first motion to revoke. So, probation, those are your choices.
And Judge, I don't think that adequately addresses the mental health needs that she's got. And certainly we haven't addressed it to this point. And without those, I don't think that she was ever going to be successful. And I know that was not communicated to the court, but I'm doing that now. Once again, I propose that we have her drug tested. If she's clean, then we know that she's got some control over her drug issues.
So here's your problem. You were in felony drug court, and I know that felony drug court would address mental health issues, but if you're not showing up, then they can't address mental health issues. And you were previously on the mental health case load. So your options are, you can go to SafeP or if you want to be revoked and just do your time, I can revoke you and I can sentence you. I'll sentence you to 3 years in the prison. So which do you prefer? So those are your options, safe P or either revoke for 3 years.
Can we step aside, Judge?
Yes, you can step aside in the box.
Yes.
Okay. And what I'll do is, counsel, I can bring you all back at 1:30. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So she's gonna be able to look?
Yes, she's gonna, go into custody. Well, because
No, I understand. Yeah, I understand what the court's saying.
all right, and we're going to take our break, everyone. I think decisions are made better when people have their lunch breaks. I gave you 2 choices. Which do you choose?
And Judge, if I could just prevail upon the court again to consider alternate resolutions. Once again, if I'd ask the court to give her a UA today, and if she's clean, I think that demonstrates that maybe sending her to safety would be not what she needs. It might be a waste of resources at that time. Because obviously she's got a very demonstrated mental health issue. And I think that that needs to be addressed. And if we're not getting that addressed, then I don't think that she's going to be successful down the road regardless.
Okay.
And so, like I said, I'd ask the court to consider that because I don't think it's, just a rampant substance abuse problem. I think that she has underlying mental health issues.
All right. And so what I said before is felony drug court would address all of that. So you have 2 choices. You can go to prison. I'll revoke you because you have been missing for a while, or you can go to safe P. Those are your 2 choices. Which do you choose?
How long was the prison? What was the prison?
Or 3-year prison. Or so you probably everybody.
Ma'am, I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. I never been in trouble before.
Okay, let me just tell you something. You know who the wrong crowd is? If the people you were hanging out were here before me with a motion to revoke, they would say that they were hanging out with the wrong crowd. And then I would ask them who that is, and it would be you. When people say they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, you are a part of the wrong crowd. So you were placed in felony drug court, and I want you to internalize what I'm saying. Felony drug court has a dual diagnosis program where they will help you with mental health. They'll help you with drug issues. They will get you clean and sober. And once you're clean and sober, they'll diagnose the mental health issues you may have. But if you run away from the program, there's nothing they can do. And according to your motion to revoke, you have been missing April, May, June, July. You're missing.
And Judge, would the court allow her to explain what happened that got her off track in felony drug court?
Sure, she can explain what happened, but you have your 2 choices. It's either it's getting revoked or you're going to safe P. Those are your 2 choices.
Well, I had got COVID as well too, so that's why too I was out for so long as well. And when I was in Laurel Ridge for about a month, and they sent me to Wimberley, Texas as well. So this is why all those months I was missing. It was not because I was running or anything like that. I was just trying to get my mental state focus, trying to figure out.
And what I'm telling you is felony drug court was trying to help you with your mental health treatment and your drug treatment, and you're not there. So you have 2 choices. You can be revoked or you can go to safe P. Those are your 2 choices. You made a choice, and your choice was to leave, and you've been missing for these many months. Unless you were in ICU in a coma,
Well,
you're either
I had COVID. I couldn't be in front of anybody or go to the courts or anything.
you left felony drug court. You left.
I didn't leave, ma'am. I went to Laurel Ridge. I didn't leave. I went that next day to Laurel Ridge. I didn't run away from it or anything like that. I didn't.
Okay, you have 2 choices. And those are your 2 choices.
And Judge, another concern I've got is that she is in a Social Security appeal that she's almost done with. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to get that process ended with her being over at safety.
Mhm.
And that is good. That's going to be necessary for her getting funding for treatment in the future. That's going to be necessary for her to fund her SSDI. And so, for those reasons, we also ask the court to consider not sending her to an inpatient, allowing her to be on a leg monitor. Outpatient services, mental health services, to continue going through Center for Healthcare Services, which is what she's doing right now. It seems to be working for her situation.
All right, you have two choices, prison or inpatient treatment. Which do you choose?
Okay, outpatient, recently.
You have two choices, prison or inpatient treatment.
Inpatient treatment. You get out about the same time.
What should I do more? So I get the treatment?
No, here's the thing, time out. This is not like The Price is Right where you turn around and ask people what's the best
Well, I didn't
choice.
ask you my-
No. Here's the thing. You can't ask other people what's the best choice for you because guess what? At the end of the day, your mom is not going to be doing time at the prison. She's not going to be doing inpatient treatment. It's 100% you. Now, if you need some time to sit in the box and discuss things with your attorney, you're more than welcome to do so. But it's your choice you got to make. And if you don't make a choice by 3 p.m., I'm going to make the choice. So I'm giving you a choice, prison or inpatient treatment. Those are your two choices. There are no other choices on the table for you. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. So you all can have a seat in the box and you can discuss things with
Yes,
her.
ma'am. Thank you.
All right. We're back on the record in 2020 CR 2289. Ms. Garza, what do you wish to do?
The treatment,
I'm sorry?
the treatment, the safety.
All right. Court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include safety. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
That we needed to send her 3 years.
Extend for how long? And extend 3 years. Is there anything else?
I mean, obviously, Judge, if she comes out and she's doing better, we can talk to the court about
Yes.
the length of that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
It was a judgment call that happened and there's no real good explanation, but she does regret it. And also to let the court know that she has taken responsibility. She actually paid $15,000 in restitution upfront. So the victim will have that money. She won't have to wait for the period of probation to get that. And we just request that you allow her to have this chance for deferred to keep her record clean. So, you know, she can continue to make this situation as right as she can make it.
All right. Ms. Huseman, how old are you?
I am 42, Your Honor.
All right. Why are you taking things that don't belong to you?
It was very, very bad. It was a huge mistake. I have never done it, and I'm very sorry that
right there.
happened.
It wasn't a mistake. Let me tell you what a mistake is. Because people throw around the word mistake. People, I don't know what has happened to the English language. People have just started using terms improperly. Let me give you an example of a mistake. It's raining outside when I leave my home. I know it's raining, so I bring my black umbrella with me to court. I'm sitting in court. I have my black umbrella. Everybody says it stopped raining. I'm thinking, great. But after I finish with my case, I realize it's raining again. There's a person who sat next to me. They have a black umbrella. I pick up my black umbrella. I go outside. It's raining. I open it up. And when I look inside of it, I realize not my umbrella. I grabbed the wrong black umbrella. So I take it back. That's a mistake. Let me tell you what you did in that scenario. You come to work. It's not raining. You ignore the meteorologist who says it's going to rain. Somebody lets you know it's raining. You're in a courtroom. You don't have an umbrella. Somebody else has brought their black umbrella. You sit next down to them and you're like, oops, it's raining outside. Let me grab that umbrella. You take their umbrella. It's not a mistake because you know it's not yours. You didn't even bring one. That's you making a choice. So at your age, why are you making a choice to steal?
I am so sorry, ma'am. I wish that I could tell you something that will be favorable to me. It was something. It was a bad judgment. I'm very regretful about doing it.
How would you like if somebody were to take that chain off your neck?
It will be very sad, and I will be very upset. So I completely understand
So is
how
this
the other
15
person might feel.
Just 1 second. Is this $15,000 that she paid for the wedding rings?
Yes, Your Honor.
Even though you paid, let me explain something to you. Even though you paid $15,000 for the wedding rings, that means that that person does not have their wedding ring back. I don't know if the engagement ring, if there was a big celebration, if somebody got down on one knee, maybe they planned something in Hawaii, but giving them $15,000 doesn't give them their ring back. I don't know with the wedding ring, if they had like this big, beautiful ceremony, that $15,000 is not giving them the memories back from that wedding ring. Do you understand?
I do.
So where are you working?
I own my own business.
Doing what?
Weddings.
So let me ask you this. Where is the wedding ring? That's what I want to know. Has anybody asked this question? Where is the complainant's wedding ring? Did you include her wedding ring and her engagement ring as some kind of package deal for a wedding? I would like to know where the wedding ring is.
I don't have it, Your Honor.
Where is it?
I am not sure.
Well, let's backtrack. Let's see if we can investigate this like Matlock. You took the wedding ring from the locker, right?
No, ma'am.
Judge, that's why we pled no contest, because there were issues in the case. And I understand the court's position on this. We're doing the best that we can to make everything right. We don't know where the wedding bands are, Your Honor.
So did you use the credit cards?
Yes, ma'am. They were in the trash bin on the locker room and next to the trash bins. And I took them and I used them, and I am very regretful about using them.
What did you use them for?
I bought a present for my daughter for her birthday.
What present did you buy?
She wanted earphones, those Beat earphones, and a video player.
So you just stole for your daughter. See, here's the thing. Everybody goes to church. People leave church and they don't take what they learn from church in the real world. So here you are stealing, really teaching your daughter how to steal because you're giving her stolen items. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'll send it you to 1 year deferred. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Negative.
There's going to be 80 hours of community service restitution. I will not allow you to buy that off. So you will have to do those hours. Cats 1 and 2, state, I'm assuming that's to teach people not to steal.
Yes, Judge.
I could probably give that course in 2 seconds. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. People work hard for what they have. They don't appreciate when people steal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's going to be regular Zoom reporting. If you can't report by Zoom, it'll need to be in person. And there'll be regular UAs. Rebecca, is there no contact with Amber Stahl? Take in consideration 2021 CR 2965. Rebecca, is there anything else she needs?
The proof of employment.
Thank you. Proof of employment within 15 days. I mean, you own your own business for weddings. I would say you shouldn't be around anything that involves the exchanging of credit cards, but I can't stop people from working in their employment. Proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Rebecca, anything else?
No, ma'am.
Ms. Huseman, is there anything else you need from this court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. So honestly, there's not much to say about any of this. She has her side. I mean, I have my side. For the last year and a half, I've just been constantly looking over my shoulder. Can't really go in anywhere, leave my stuff with anyone. It's hard to go on vacation, leaving my stuff places. I mean, unfortunately and fortunately, I remember the exact events of these days. I walked into the locker room. I unfortunately was on my phone. I had a family emergency, so I was not paying attention to my surroundings, which I normally do. I'm very aware of my surroundings. But the whole time I was on the phone, I just felt this presence just right over me. Like I could feel her staring at me. I come in with a t-shirt, leggings, tennis shoes. I'm 30 years old. I'm wearing a wristlet. There's nothing of value on me. My wristlet is from Ross. My clothes are from like a fundraiser marathon that I did. There's absolutely nothing special about me except for my $15,000 ring that my husband worked 10 years to provide for me. And so upon getting off my phone, putting my ring in my purse, along with my credit card, my $5 purse, along with my credit cards, my business credit card, my personal credit card, I put my ring in there because, I don't think, first off, I'm not very comfortable even wearing my $15,000 ring that my husband so generously bought for me. Of course, I don't want to damage it. I put it in my purse. I put it in a locker with a code on it, knowing that, the likelihood of someone saying that this is their locker and they need a key, I picked the one with the code instead of the key, thinking it's a little bit safer. Obviously, this was a code locker, so obviously she was watching me the whole time, watched me with my code, everything. Otherwise, she would have not guessed this code. I vividly remember it. I go upstairs an hour later, come back downstairs. My boss texts me, "Hey, are you at Target trying to spend $400? No, I'm at the gym. 2 minutes later, I get a text from my personal credit card saying, "Are you at Target trying to spend $200? So no, I'm not there. Upon going through my purse, looking for these credit cards, they were no longer there. My credit cards were in my purse, in my locker, not by a trash can. Upon investigating my purse, there's no evidence of my ring. Immediately called the police. So now here I am today. Don't trust anyone. Can barely go on vacation. I don't leave anything of value. Still have not bought a ring. Don't have any kind of reasons to buy a ring. I'm just extremely confused as to why someone that owns a business, drives a very nice luxury car, lives in a $500,000 home, I'm sure has kids, why they would wish this and do this on anyone else. I'm assuming being a business owner, and I'm sure being a successful business owner, especially in the wedding industry. I worked in the wedding industry for 8 years. I know how much money is there to be made. So I'm sure this lady is extremely successful. I just don't understand why she had to go into my locker, watch me, watch my code, take this ring off my finger, put it in my purse, why she had to go in my locker, steal it. And from that, my husband suggests that I do therapy. Thankfully COVID, so there's not a lot of going out, leaving my purse on the table while I go to the restroom. There's none of that. So I'm just, at the end of the day, I wish I could ask her why, if she had a son that spent 10 years saving up for this ring for this girl he's been with for half of his life, if he would want someone doing it to her son. What's the point of being a business owner and you can afford all of these things, afford this car, afford this house, if you're just going to go steal from somebody else? So, Your Honor, that's pretty much all I have to say today.
All right, thank you. Is there any other victim impact statement?
No, Judge.
All right, do you need to speak with Ms. Stahl?
No, Judge, I'll contact her.
Number 5, State of Texas versus Jeanette Simmons. Can our parties announce for the record for the state?
Richard, get up for the state.
For the defense? Are you Ms. Simmons? Defense, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I did, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. State, are you proceeding on an indictment as presented?
Your Honor, the state is proceeding only on count 2, the misapplication of fiduciary property, and waiving all other counts.
Any objections? Misappropriation of fiduciary duties or financial instrument, 30,000 to 150,000. That is a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
After reviewing the state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. We will be back on November 29th. At that time, I'll make a decision on your application for deferred adjudication. And if there's any argument either party wants to present to me with regards to the restitution, you can do so at that time. Are there going to be any witnesses or no?
No witnesses, Your Honor.
All right, then that will be November 29th at 9 a.m. All right, thank you.
This theft that led to committing, that didn't all happen at once, is that right?
It did not.
This was all done over a period of time.
Yes, it was.
How long was that period of time?
Several months, almost a year. I can't exactly speak the exact time period.
And during that time, you were lying to your coworkers?
Yes, I was.
And you were lying to your boss?
Yes, I was.
And based on what you just said on direct, you're also lying to your family?
Yes, I was.
No further questions.
Any follow?
No, Judge.
What do you do with human resources?
I'm not with human resources.
Well, it says in here that you're employed with human resources.
Oh, no. It's the City of San Antonio Department of Human Services.
All right, what do you do?
I'm an administrative assistant.
What is that? What are you doing?
I'm scheduling, writing letters, setting up paperwork.
Do you have access to their funding?
I do not.
Are they aware of this charge?
Yes, ma'am. I was actually arrested while I was doing my background check for the job.
All right. Defense, are they aware of what she's charged with?
Yes, Judge, they are. And I believe that, I don't know how they would handle it, but I believe if she was on deferred adjudication, she may be able to retain that job, but obviously she would definitely be fired if she had a conviction.
What are the hours you work?
I work from 7:30 to 4:30.
This is 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.?
7:30.
Is this 7:30 a.m. to
Yes,
4
ma'am. Yes,
p.m.?
Yes, ma'am. 7:30 a.m.
What days?
Monday through Friday.
How are you homeschooling your children if those are your schedule?
Because we have an online program that we use, and then during my lunch breaks and after work, I go in and make sure that all their assignments are completed. Their assignments are completed. I get alerts and I call home to make sure that they're getting their work done.
So what hours does your husband work?
He works the same hours. He also works for the city.
So who's supervising these children?
My mother is with them, as well as they have their older siblings that are also there. But
The mother who has the health issue?
yes, but she's still able to move around and function.
Mhm. I will tell you, I don't think that older children should be in charge of supervising young children. Sometimes parents use their older children as built-in babysitters, and they're supposed to be taking care of the siblings. Those are not their children. Those are their siblings. It's the same thing with grandparents. Those are not their children. Those are their grandchildren. It really is supposed to be, do you feel like babysitting? Yes, I do. It's not supposed to be a permanent thing. Your children, your older children should have their own lives to live. And I see where some of them are 17. What are their ages?
It's 20, 19, 16, 10, and 7.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? 20?
20, 19, 16, 10, and 7.
And all of you are living in an apartment currently?
Yes, ma'am.
How many bedrooms?
4.
So basically all of these, your children have 2 bedrooms amongst them? Because I'm assuming you and your husband sleep in a bedroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Grandmother, hopefully she has her own room?
No, she does not.
So who is she?
She's shares a room with the 10-year-old and the 7-year-old.
That's probably not great for her.
It's not.
So why isn't the 10 and 7-year-old sharing a room with you?
They don't.
Why not? Why are you putting your grandmother out? If she has health issues, as you say, and I'm supposed to sympathize with that and be concerned about that and your ability to do jail time because of that and because of your conditions, why are you not being sympathetic with her
and allowing her to share a bedroom with a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. Why are you not doing that?
The room that she's in is the larger room than mine, but you're right, Your Honor, I think it shouldn't be that way.
She shouldn't be taking care of a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old full time when she has medical issues, as you told me. That should be on you. And the fact that you have medical issues, then your husband needs to step up. People need to stop passing the buck just because people are related biologically or love their children. People need to stop passing the buck and having other people raise their children. Your grandmother didn't decide to have these children, you did. Now, with regards to this restitution matter, how much money, does anyone know, how much money did the company pay? Did they have a deductible or something they needed to pay, or it was just, we're paying you this entire amount?
I believe they were paid out the entire amount that they requested.
I believe that's correct, Judge. The company was made whole.
All right, so here's the question. Why should I give money to an insurance company? Because as we all know, the insurance company has passed along this loss to everybody. Their rates have raised. And if she were to pay back the insurance company is not going to give any money back to any other people whose rates were raised because they had to pay out this money. So why should I order her to pay this? I feel like she should pay something.
It is the natural consequence of her actions. Just because, there's going to be a car wreck doesn't mean that you don't be responsible. I think that because they were looking out for the possibility that this could happen and protecting themselves from loss, they were made whole. And that insurance company is the one who's now on the hook for.
Then why doesn't the insurance company just sue her?
They have that opportunity, Judge, if they wanted to.
And Judge, just for your edification, that is why we included it below the line. They're not the named complainant on the indictment.
All right. Because I know when people have car accidents, or if there's, like in California, they have this big storm that's happening and everybody's insurance rates are going to go up because the insurance company are acting as though they haven't been collecting premiums from everybody. They're going to increase everybody's rates. And with regards to this company, if she were to pay this amount back, is that insurance company then going to say, oops, we've got that money back? We're going to give everybody a discount?
I can't speak to what they'll do, but
they probably won't.
I think you're right.
This is me. Yes. Wondering why insurance companies take everybody's premiums every month and it doesn't cover anything because they still end up increasing everybody's rate. But there we have it. So was the complainant out of anything?
No, Your Honor. They were, the mental distress caused by having to go through the insurance claim. Mr. Kendon is here if you would like to speak with me.
I'm sorry, who?
The victim, the owner of the complainant business.
I mean, if you want to call him, you can call him as a witness.
Judge, in the PSI, they're not asking for any money because they were paid everything.
Okay.
There will be a brief victim impact statement. I don't think we need him as a witness, Your Honor.
All right. So I see that she doesn't have any prior criminal history. Is there a reason why the state is opposed to deferred adjudication?
And that's just because of the nature of the crime and the long-term deception. We think that the case merits a conviction.
All right. Ms. Simmons, you have a choice. Usually I can't give people choices. I can place you on 8 years deferred adjudication, or either you can have a conviction, and with a conviction, you'll be on probation for 4 years.
I'll accept the 8 years deferred adjudication now.
All right. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years deferred adjudication. I'm not going to grant this restitution, but I am going to give you a $2,500 fine. There's to be parenting classes. The deaf course, the court sees that she's already taken the deaf course. She'll need to provide that documentation to probation. There's to be no contact with Southwest Gulf Coast Regional, I cannot read this word here,
Regional counsel, there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, outpatient treatment with probation. There's to be 90 meetings in 90 days. That can be NA or AA. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month until further notice. And there's to be regular UAs. Probation, is there anything else? Intensive. My understanding is the top evaluation has been done. Thank you. See, it's been a long time since we'll be back. Proof of employment within 15 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. We'll do 180 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived once you've completed parenting classes. The remainder will be waived if you provide proof of full-time enrollment in school. And for the court, full-time enrollment is at least 9 hours. I myself would take 21 hours a semester, but I'm not expecting that of you. So at least 9 hours. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Can I have therapy, please?
What type of therapy are you requesting?
Mental health.
All right, can we do a MIC evaluation, please? Thank you for letting me know that. Anything else? All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, real quick, one point of clarification. We were asking for a 60-day jail sanction. It was below the line on the plea bargain. I was just asking if you're opposing that or holding an advance or anything like that.
I'm not going to impose that. Thank you. All right. Is there anything else from either side?
I just wanted to clarify, I guess, what just happened was, so that's not being ordered
No.
because she has to do the 90 meetings in 90 days.
No, it's just not being
It's
ordered.
not.
All right. Anything else?
Nothing else from the state, huh?
No, Judge.
Right. You said there's victim impact.